Hey, have you heard about Japan being the kind of place that makes you question whether you accidentally stepped into a movie set or a time machine that can't quite decide which century it prefers? One minute, you're dodging neon lights and robot cafes in Tokyo. The next, you're bowing politely to a deer who clearly believes you are the tourist attraction in Nara. It sounds like a dream, right?
Yeah, I have. Let's dive into it and see what we can learn. Start anywhere you want. Tokyo, Kyoto, food, nature. What grabbed you first?
Tokyo grabbed me by the senses. Imagine Shibuya crossing at rush hour, a heartbeat that feels like a living map of human movement. Hundreds of people cross together, yet it's choreographed chaos. Then, just a subway ride away, there's Sensoji Temple, with incense smoke curling up and a hush that sinks into you. It feels like the city holds a dozen personalities at once.
That contrast is fascinating. Urban pulse and ancient calm coexisting. I love that you can be in a neon-lit arcade and then step into a shrine and the energy shifts instantly. Any memorable moments at Sensoji?
Plenty. People waving away incense smoke for good luck, old vendors selling sweet treats, and tourists balancing reverence with selfies. It's this playful reverence that makes it feel alive. But Kyoto takes that quiet to the next level.
Ah, yes, Kyoto, the older sibling. Fushimi Inari must be on the list. Walking through row after row of red torii gates feels like entering a secret pathway. It's beautiful and, honestly, a bit of a workout after the first few hundred gates.
Totally. Your legs remember that shrine long after your camera roll fills up. And Gion adds a layer of mystery. Seeing a geisha glide by is like glimpsing history in motion. The rule seems simple. Look, but be respectful. They're professionals living a tradition, not costumes for our snapshots.
Respect sounds right. Speaking of nature, Mount Fuji is basically a celebrity. It hides behind clouds like it knows how majestic it is. For those who want a challenge, climbing is an option. For others, viewing it from the lakes is just as satisfying.
Exactly. The perspective matters more than the summit for a lot of people. Then down south, Hiroshima brings a different tone, a quiet, powerful reminder at the Peace Memorial Park. It's reflective and deeply human, urging visitors to remember and to hope.
That's an important stop. And we can't forget Osaka, the country's unofficial food capital. Street vendors sling takoyaki and okonomiyaki like poetry. You go for one bite and suddenly you need 10 more. Osaka has this warm, rowdy charm that makes overeating an act of worship.
Yes, and the seasons frame everything. Spring cherry blossoms turn streets into pastel tunnels. Autumn sets the leaves ablaze. Summer brings festivals and humidity. And winter gives quiet snowfall. Each season rewrites Japan's personality.
So whether you want futuristic cityscapes, serene temples, mountain vistas, sobering history, or culinary epiphanies, Japan hands you all of it, often on the same day. Any final travel tips?
Pack comfy shoes, learn a few polite phrases, bring an appetite, and leave room for a surprise. The toilets might outsmart you, but the experiences will outlast your itinerary. It's unforgettable, slightly surreal, and it'll have you planning a return before you even check out of your first ryokan.
Perfect sign-off. Thanks for the tour. If this episode inspired listeners to plan a trip, then mission accomplished. We'll be back with more stories soon. Until then, keep wandering and keep wondering.